Welcome to the channel, everybody. This is Robin Elliott with Elliott Motorsports. Today I'm going to show you a brand new unit from AuCar. It's the brand new 14.4-inch Android head unit that fits the 2004 to 2012 Maserati Gran Turismo. So there is the 04 to early 08, and then the late 08 to 2012 models that I carry. Now, as of right now, these do not work with the Bose systems on the 2012 to 20, the 08 to 2012. They do not work with the Bose system. So if you have the knobs on the side of your screen and it says Bose, it will not do it. Now, they do have Bose speakers and Bose amp, and it won't have the Bose on the OEM head unit itself, so that'll work. On my website, I do show pictures of if you have this unit, it will work. If you have this other unit, it will not work. So make sure and check that out. Now, this is the 14.5-inch in piano black. It comes in piano black, carbon fiber, which does take a couple weeks to make. They're built by order. And then I have the wood grain, the kind of the darker wood grain. So if you need the wood grain, I suggest you send me a picture so I could verify the right shade and the right color. So it's pretty darn close. So this is really exciting. This is the newest one. This is running Android 13. It's the largest screen to date at 14.5 inches. It does come with the hazard light here, comes with a defroster button, and then you reuse your buttons here. It has the temperature sensor there for your AC, a reset button, and then this is your microphone for if you want to use the internal mic on this. The design is really cool. I'll go ahead and flip this around. So you'll see it's flat. So it's going to be very easy to install. There's nothing that's going to protrude into the dash, so this is going to fit very nice. Now you do take your vents and you do transfer your vents over as well as your buttons and everything. And I'll go over with the connections and stuff for how to hook all this up. Everything's plug and play. It just plugs right into your factory harness. So just real quick, I'll go over the wiring. It's super. It's the same as what everything else is basically. So this is your main wiring harness. This is going to be your most important one right here. So this is going to go plug right in under the fuse here. All right, once you get your main harness plugged in here into the spot, this one's not clicked in, so I just kind of have it sitting here. You're going to see several connections hanging off this main harness here. So you're going to see this big white one here. So that's going to be your CAN bus. So your CAN bus is going to, which is the box here. This is what talks to the car. So it's going to plug in right here. I'm going to unplug it just so we don't have that in the way. Then you're going to see this wire right here, this 8-pin one. Now it's going to go on the side here. It's going to go on the side here. Now there's a sensor and everything here for the temperature gauge and everything that goes into here. And then I believe this is going to be, I think the defroster maybe over here on this right side. So that's what that's going to be. And then you're going to see this square one with one blue wire. That is going to connect. When you unplug your climate control, this plugs into the factory harness where your climate control is plugged in. So that's very important. I believe this is going to plug into one of your factory wires, I think. I'll have to. So, okay, let's go through the rest of it really fast. So you're going to get an external GPS adapter. Now on the Quattroportes, you will be able to either use this one or you could use your factory one and just plug it right into here. It will plug in. It's going to be kind of a dual function. So you have an option there. You're going to have 2 stick antennas. One's going to be for GPS or excuse me, not GPS, but one's going to be for Wi-Fi. Actually, the Wi-Fi is down here. One's going to be for the 4G, and the other one's going to be for Bluetooth. That's what it is. One's for Bluetooth. So, and these, you could just run those to your glove box, kind of tighten them up and stick up in there. They don't take up any room. These are going to be for your, if you decide you want external amps. Otherwise, you won't use this. So if you don't want to connect these, or if you're not going to plan on using external amps and stuff, you don't need to plug these in. You could save some wiring, but it goes right here, and everything has its own specific spot. This is your 4G SIM card if you prefer to purchase a 4G. I personally run the hotspot on my phone or Android Auto or wireless Apple CarPlay. So it's going to go right there. Like I say, everything has its own spot. This is an important one here. So you're going to see CCDV. Okay, that's going to be your reverse cam. It's brown. That's going to be your reverse cam. And if you choose, you want to put a front cam, the AUX-V. And then this is going to be your, if you want to use the external microphone that's supplied, it's going to plug into there. So now don't worry about the CCD 6 volt and the CCD 12 volt. You really don't need to worry about that. There is a orange reverse. So this is what your cam's going to connect to. And I have a separate video on how to connect all the cams, so they're super easy to, this is going to be your trigger wire. So and then you're going to see a couple of them that are going to say key 1 and maybe key 2. I'm not sure if there's a key 2. Yes, key 1 and key 2, don't worry about those. You will not use those. Those are used on other cars for steering wheel controls, but these are all preset. Then you're going to have a wire called ANT. This is where I power the front cam, or if you're getting poor radio reception on the adapter, you could get a powered one, and you can use that to power the antenna, the AM/FM antenna. So this one right here is going to plug in right up here. Plug right there. And then you're going to have your USBs. It has 2 USBs, 1 connector, and that connector is going to go right here. I'm kind of getting a little tight on space here, and I don't want to unravel all these because this is a sold unit. So that's going to plug into the back. Now, it does come with an adapter if you want to keep the the USB in your glove box. You plug this into the factory wiring harness that goes to your glove box, and then you just plug this into one or the other like that, and then that plugs in. That retains it. Otherwise, you could just run these either to your glove box or run to by your seat or something, and for easy access, so you could have a USB cord. Okay, so that's that, covered that. Here's the AM/FM adapter. You'll use the white one that comes out of your dash. You'll unplug that from the back of your head unit. There's going to be a blue, which is going to be your GPS, and there's going to be a white one, and that's going to go to your AM/FM adapter, and there's going to be usually a gray one, and you won't use that one on your original head unit. So, and that just simply plugs into right there. Let's see, and then this is going to, every unit comes with a reverse cam. So this is the reverse cam. It's a AHD, a high definition camera for your reverse. And I think that kind of covers all of the wiring. Like I say, you're going to use your factory door unlock, lock, and all that and then also your sport button and everything. One will go in one side and the other will go in the one. I think they only fit one way, so you'll know right away which one goes where, because they're only going to fit one way. Also, before I take it all, I forgot to mention, this does support a 360 cam, and that's where that would plug in there. So that one's going to be blank, and then there's going to be one on the very end that's going to be blank. So you'll have two places here that won't be used, and then if you don't want to use your subwoofer or your external amp things, you could not plug that in too. But everything else you're going to want plugged in, unless you're not going to do a 4G SIM card. I usually plug it in, run it to your glove box, and then it's there. So I think that covers the wiring portion of this. So we're going to go ahead and spin it around and take a look at the unit. All right, we'll go ahead and power the unit up. Now you can customize the boot up screen and everything on here to like Maserati and everything. And I do, like I say, I have a separate video for that. So you can do a separate video. I'm going to go ahead and shut the lights off just so we could see a little better. That way it's not going to be so glary. Okay, I do have it is in dark mode right now, so this is going to be your home screen. That's going to be your maps up there. See, let's go to home. See, back. Okay, it's going to ask you a question if you want a dark theme or not, or always in light theme. So you could switch that. We'll go same as device. So that's going to show in dark screen right now, but because the device is showing in dark. So when you turn the headlights on or off, it'll go back. So this is going to be your main screen right here. You're going to have your Google Maps up here, music right here. Looks like the day of the week and everything, and your time. Now, you could fully customize this, and then you have all your apps up here. And you could add apps, move them around, and everything else. Now, I run a external car launcher called Agama on all my units, so you could fully customize it and do whatever you want. So we're going to go ahead and pull the top down here. As you'll see, there's going to be, let me scoot this up just a little bit so you can see it, kind of the layout of it. So you're going to see that you're going to have your basic stuff. So like internet, I have it connected to Wi-Fi right now so I can demonstrate this. Bluetooth is on, the hotspot is off. That's going to be on when you're using Apple Carplay, and wireless Apple Carplay and wireless Android Auto. Backlight off, reboot system, dark themes on, so if you hit that, obviously it's going to go to the light theme. There it goes down there. So for this purposes, I'm going to keep it on darks because it shows a little better. Screenshot, not sure why you have that, but you can do a screenshot. And then your system settings goes to straight to your settings. So that's if you pull the top screen down. So I'm not going to go over every single thing because my other videos, these are all basically the same format and everything. But when you do the climate control, when you touch that, the whole screen becomes a climate control, and it won't work unless you're connected to a car. So this one is just kind of sitting here right now until it gets plugged into a car. So like I say, this is just basic Android stuff. The apps, it does have, you have your Play Store, which you need to sign in and update all the apps. This has Sirius XM app, so you can, as long as you're connected to your data, such as your hotspot on your phone, you could have your sign in and do your Sirius XM. It's already got Waze preloaded, Maps preloaded. It's got Spotify, Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube, all sorts of stuff already preloaded. So of course you have your radio and everything. So that's kind of the overview. Like I say, this is not anything out of the ordinary. This screen, this is a 2K screen, so the graphics and everything, it doesn't show as well on camera, but I mean, this thing is detailed. There's a photo of the mountains with snow right here, and it's just super detailed. So anything, you can do split screens on here, but the resolution of this is just awesome. And running Android 13 really opens this unit up where you're able to download just about anything to the unit. That's what kind of hindered it. If you had anything from Android 11 beyond, before, it really didn't allow you to do things. You would have to side download Netflix and side download some different things. So this is, once again, the 14.5-inch AuCar Quattroporte from that fits 2004 to 2012, and they are currently on sale in my store on my website at elliottmotorsports.biz. If you have any questions about this, they're already starting to sell pretty well, and I'm kind of excited to get these out to customers and get them installed and see how they perform and everything. This company has many of these units, so this format, this 14.5-inch screen is a pretty common screen. However, they just finally started making it for the Quattroporte. So this is a great, nice refresh, and I think it looks just wonderful. All right, that's all I got. Thanks so much.